Hey my boys, welcome back. Today we got a vegetable tier list video. If you enjoy this content, please make sure to hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys. I've got a really good response in these videos, and I hope to see you in the next one. Enjoy the video, everybody. Peace. Alright, boys. We're going to do the vegetable tier list now. Hope everybody's ready. Okay, let's go. We're going to do this. Cauliflower. Now, personally, most of the time when you get cauliflower, it's overcooked. Raw cauliflower is kind of meh. Like cauliflower to begin with, unless it's like boiled or like roasted or something like that, it's just not very good, dude. It's not a very good vegetable. It's like flavorless. It's very hard to eat it without like cooking it. Eating it raw, it's just like kind of crumbly and gross, and it kind of forms a little, like, I wouldn't say a paste in your mouth, but it just doesn't taste very. It's like it crumbles. It's crumbly. I'm gonna agree with veg and put it in the C. All right, eggplant. Eggplant is pretty versatile. It has a decent flavor. Eggplant parmesan is really good. Things like that. It stays in the fridge for a long time. It's usually a decent vegetable. I don't think you get it enough, and it's usually like very seasonal and hard to get fresh. I'm gonna put it down with cauliflower at the same in like the same vein. Now, I don't use eggplant enough personally, and I haven't dealt with eggplant enough. But I think that cauliflower and eggplant are kind of like in the same vein. Okay, this might surprise some people. This is an A. This is an excellent fucking vegetable. Green onions are excellent. They have a great flavor. They're great on top of things. They're great raw. They're great cooked. Can't quite put it into S because they go bad really quickly. Like we call them in Canada eventually. We call them green onions. We do call them scallions as well, but it's a back and forth. These are excellent. These are excellent fresh, and they're excellent cooked. I really like green onions. I like them as a topping. I like them cooked in. They're very good in Asian dishes. Mushrooms. I'm gonna put mushrooms in the A tier as well. Now this might be controversial because mushrooms are a very acquired taste. I love mushrooms. I think they're good in pretty much everything you can put them in. Sauteed mushrooms are fantastic, dude. We got sweet potatoes here. I quite like sweet potatoes. I kind of want to put them high because I think they're very good, but you just don't eat them enough. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people have them mixed into their diets a lot. I personally don't eat them very much. I quite like sweet potatoes. I'm gonna put them in the B. Like I don't think they're as good as regular potatoes. I think they're very much like a seasonal thing, and they're very like determinative of your taste and what you want. Sweet potatoes fries are good, but I just don't think they're as versatile. I don't think they're as versatile as like a regular potato. You can't quite use them in as many things. You know what I mean? Like in my opinion, like there's certain things that you can use a potato in that you couldn't necessarily use a sweet potato in. Radishes. Now, radishes are a situational vegetable. If I put it best, radishes are a situational vegetable. Pickled radish is excellent. Radish is good in salads. But you don't get them very much. Like, you're not gonna go out of your way to eat a radish, and it kind of takes away from a radish a little bit, man. Honestly, like the fact that you can't eat a radish whole normally, it just kind of takes away from it. Shallots are a B. Shallots are excellent in sauces. They're a staple of most French cuisine. They are versatile in a lot of different things. They're good fried. They're good in salads. I wouldn't put them in the same realm as an onion, but they're in the same family, and they're like a staple in most sauces. Shallots are pretty good, dude. If you haven't had a lot of shallots, I would definitely suggest using them more. Cucumber is an S. Cucumber is excellent. You can eat a cucumber whole. If you need it, eat a cucumber in a salad. You can eat pickle. You can make pickles. I love cucumber. One of my favorite vegetables, in my opinion. I love cucumber. They're refreshing. You can put them in water. They're very versatile in a lot of different ways. The only thing that you can't do with a cucumber necessarily is cook it, in like your typical sense. But I would say that cucumber is the best fresh vegetable. There. Fennel. We're zooming through this, bro. Fennel is an F, okay? Now, people who love fennel, I get it, okay? It's good. It's fucking expensive. A head of fennel is like 15 bucks. Like, fennel, like, Fennel can be really good if used correctly, but most people, 99.9% of people don't know how to use fennel. Now, don't hate me, please. Okay? Don't hate me. I honestly don't think that's too far off from where it needs to be. Broccoli is one of the best vegetables out there. Excellent in stir fries. Excellent cooked. Excellent with butter, like as sauce and stuff over like that over it. Just overall, a fucking fantastic vegetable. Once you kind of like you know when you're a kid and you didn't like broccoli, once you kind of grow out of it and like realize how versatile and delicious broccoli is, dude, there's nothing better than a delicious broccoli. It sucks that it's so expensive a lot of the time. You know what I mean? Like you're paying for broccoli. It's usually going to be a nice fucking dinner for the most part. Like a nice-ish. Not like a super nice, but like a nice-er dinner, right? Broccoli's usually expensive. You can get like frozen. Go, bro. Now, I might get some flack for this, okay? Might get some flack for this. Now, don't hate me, okay? I grew up with Brussels sprouts. I grew up eating Brussels sprouts a lot. Okay, to me, Brussels sprouts are delicious. Now, I understand that Brussels sprouts are a very acquired taste. Okay, very acquired taste, and I will respect that you get angry at me for this. Okay, my wife hates them, but I love them. I personally love Brussels sprouts. I eat Brussels sprouts. Okay, if you've never had a Brussels sprout that's cooked, like roasted with bacon, you gotta try them, dude. You gotta try them. That's just my personal thing, okay? My personal take, because I like them a lot. I think they're good, and if you cook them the right way, they can be excellent. Garlic is an S. Garlic is excellent in it is the number one like flavoring. You know what I mean? Like you can't really have a good Italian dish without garlic. You can't really have a good garlic is a perfect base. That's exactly it, Venge. Garlic is excellent in pretty much anything it's in. Garlic, I actually am considering putting, I can't put it above broccoli just because I think broccoli is more versatile overall, but garlic makes everything taste better. And you can all agree there. I think you can all agree that garlic makes things taste just better, dude. Like if you have garlic in things, it just tastes better. Tomato to me is a B. I don't like tomato. Don't like tomato. Now, okay, I'll move it up to an A. Okay? I don't like fresh tomato. Okay? I don't like fresh tomato. That's the thing. I hate fresh tomato. I hate it. I don't eat it on burgers. I hate fresh tomato. But I respect tomato as an overall package. I respect the tomato because it's excellent in sauces. It's excellent in ketchup. If you make ketchup, normally is gross. But like a tomato-based relish is good. It's very versatile. I just don't like it fresh. Onions overall are an S, and I don't think you can really debate that. I just don't think you can debate that onions are like the best, one of the best vegetables out there, man. You just can't. Like, onions are extremely versatile. They're extremely useful. They're extremely, delicious, dude. Like, you just can't have good things without onions most of the time. Onions are in literally everything. Onions are the I kind of want to put it above cucumber as well. Spinach. I'm going to put spinach... I'll put spinach in the A. I think spinach overall is very versatile and it has good flavor. I think it's very similar to a mushroom. I think that you either love spinach or you hate spinach a lot of the time. I think that spinach is useful in a lot of different things, and I think that spinach is versatile in a lot of different things. Good in salads, good in pretty much everything. I wouldn't put it on the same level. Spinach kills it when it's sautéed, and then that's it. It's a very acquired taste. It's very similar to mushrooms. It's very similar to mushrooms in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? Like, people either love it or they hate it. And mushrooms, it's the same thing with tomatoes. I think that these three are like the love it or hate it. And this is just because I love them. You know what I mean? Like you either love spinach or you don't love spinach. And that's where I'm kind of putting it here, because it's so, like, passed on a lot of the time, unfortunately. If you get spinach over lettuce at Subway, you need to leave. The door is wide open. I mean, obviously, like, iceberg shredded lettuce on a sandwich is, like, the best lettuce. Shredded iceberg lettuce fucking hits. Big pieces of iceberg lettuce can get the fuck out. Shredded iceberg lettuce, there's nothing better on a sandwich, in my opinion, dude. There's just nothing. There's nothing better on a sandwich than shredded lettuce. Okay, I've decided to put lettuce up here at the high A. Artichokes are an F. Who eats a fresh artichoke, dude? You point me to a person that eats a fresh artichoke. This is Fennel. Jonah, Fennel. You point me to a person that eats a fresh artichoke. I'll wait. I'll sit here for days because you're not going to be able to. I think like this much. Like this much. And I understand that. I understand that, but like fresh artichokes, I'm not really taking pickles into the consideration, but like fresh artichokes you buy at the store. Like a fresh artichoke is like $7. It's a very licoricey taste, Jonah, Fennel. It's just like, it's hard to cook, dude. You eat the leaves? I thought you ate the core. I'm pretty sure you eat the core, don't you? I thought you ate like the artichoke core. That's what I remember. And you have to like boil it and like put it in a whole bunch of different ways and shit. And it's just like, it seems like a lot of work for what it is. Yeah, that's kind of the thing with me, Nick. And like Nick, I'm not saying that it isn't like good. I'm not saying that none of these are bad inherently. Butternut squash. I want to rate butternut squash high. I'm gonna put it with sweet potatoes, I think. Do I want to put it in high C or B? Maybe low B. Let's put it in the C. Let's put the butternut squash in the C. Now, I'm not saying butternut squash is inherently terrible. Now, this might be controversial. I don't think it's going to be, but it might be.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
It might be a bit controversial to put that up there. So they're the same tier as onion. But carrots are so versatile, dude. Yeah, I think it's very similar to cucumber in a lot of ways. But the only reason, okay, now listen to me. The only reason it's above cucumber is because it has more uses. You can use carrots are so like a base. Carrots are a base in pretty much everything. Endive. Endive is an F as well. I'm gonna put it in the lowest possible F. I hate endive. Endive is fucking wet leaf chicory as well is what it's called. Now, as I said, I worked in produce for a long, long time. Okay. Long time. For many years. Endive is the vegetable that we tossed out the most. Nobody buys endive, dude. Nobody buys endive. It's so bitter. It's such an acquired taste. Nobody fucking buys it, dude. It's literally just a salad topping, and that's it. I think we know where we put this bad boy. I don't think there's any doubt where that guy goes. I don't think there's any doubt where that bad boy goes. The king of vegetables. The king. The crowned king. Literally a nutritionally perfect, like, food. You could survive on potatoes forever. Literally, like nutritionally perfect in every way. Beets are a D. They make your pisco blood red. Like, they're kind of just taste like earth. They're just like a not very good vegetable overall. Like they're okay, but like I'm not gonna go out of my way for the most part to eat beets. Like I'm just not. Like beets should just The fuck is banana? What the fuck is banana though? What this? This is corn, and corn is up here. Slap butter on fresh corn. That shit makes me hard, bro. Fuck it straight up. Fuck it straight up. You're not lying, dude. Corn is pretty much good on everything, man. Like, you can do pretty much anything with corn. Anything you possibly can think of, corn is there, dude. Every like summer barbecue, every every like good memory of food for the most part, corn is usually going to be there. I don't think it's quite as good as a potato. I might put it above potato. I think it's more versatile, and like I think you can do more with corn than a potato. You can eat it fresh, you can eat it cooked, you can eat it boiled, you can eat it like mashed, you can eat it pretty much in every way, and it's going to be good. So celery. Celery's an A. Pretty high A too. I put it up here. I put it on the same vein as tomatoes. I kind of want to put it in S, but I don't think I can. I don't necessarily think I can. Can I? Should I? I don't know. That's a tough call. Not a fan. I like celery. Like, I think that celery isn't quite as good as some of these things, but I think it's up there. I think carrots are more versatile in a lot of ways than celery, but celery is a very good vegetable. I actually kind of want to put it above green onions. Radicchio. Fuck. I kind of want to put this in F, but I think it deserves a D. It's a very, very bitter salad vegetable. It's not red lettuce, and it ain't red cabbage. I'll look it up for you guys, okay? You fucking heathens. Radish. There. See? It's a radicchio. Dude, it's a radicchio. 100%. It's the same thing, dude. That's a radicchio, right? That's not a red cabbage. It's not red lettuce. Tomatoes are F tier? Disagree. It's a good compliment. I'm gonna put it in the D. I don't think it's ever like it's bitter. It's not fucking red lettuce, dude. It's not red lettuce. God damn. The whole is radicchio. Yeah, this is radicchio. It's a very fucking like definitive vegetable. It's F or D because I've never heard of it. It looks like a tiny cabbage. It has a very, very strong bitter flavor, and it is a very acquired taste, dude. Very acquired taste. But I can respect it because it is good on salads and things like that. So it's not fucking red cabbage. Fuck off, man. Fuck you. Leeks are a D too. Like they're just a bad green onion. Now listen, okay, leeks are very situational. And they're just not using a lot of things, Nick. Like, I respect leeks for what they are, but like, how often do you use a leek in your everyday? Nick, tell me the last time you ate a leek. If you can tell me it's within the last 2 months, I will move it up to C. Tell me the last time you ate a leek. Tell me if it's within the last 2 months that you've used a leek in something, I will move it up to a C. But until then, it stays in the D. A high D, but in the D nonetheless. They're just, like, not very used. They're just, like, they're very situational. Very situational. Like, a lot of these things are. Like, a lot of these things are situationally, like, used, right? Like, they're just not everyday things. Roasted vegetables with beets, carrots, and onions 3 days ago, bitch. Dude, okay, it goes into a C. I trust you. Asparagus. Might be a bit controversial. But it goes into a B. A low B. I'm kind of tempted to put it into a C. I like asparagus. I think that it's good, right? I think that it's hard to pick really good asparagus. Oftentimes you get it, it's very woody. Now there's a trick to getting rid of woody asparagus. What you do is, because you know how sometimes the stalks are really thick, and that often makes it taste like really grainy and woody and kind of gross. You just shave it down, and it gets rid of a lot of that woodiness. But it's extremely expensive. It's almost unaffordable for a lot of people. And it's overrated. It's the most overrated vegetable out there, in my opinion. Overrated. It really is. Speaking of overrated, kale's D. Okay? Now, I remember the whole kale craze for a long time. You guys remember that? Do you guys remember when there's that whole kale craze? Everybody fucking and their sister was eating kale. Kale this, superfood that. Fucking kale. Everybody was talking about fucking kale. Kale just isn't very fucking good, dude. Like, kale it's just blah. Like, it's just kind of meh, dude. Like, I have a respect for kale, but it's very situational, dude. Like, it's just, lettuce does everything better than kale. I don't want to let you guys rate peppers. I'm 50-50 on this. I kind of want to put it in S, but I also kind of want to put it in, like, B. I don't know where to put peppers, dude. I kind of don't. Maybe I just put it in A. I love peppers. Don't get me wrong. I love peppers. But, like, I don't know, dude. I kind of want to put it in A. I think I'm going to. And hot peppers and a beets, because they're more situational. I think they're at the top of B, though. I like hot peppers. I like jalapenos and stuff. Actually, I'm going to put them a little lower down. But yeah, peppers are good. They're sweet, they're delicious, they're tasty, they're crisp. You can eat them fresh, you can eat them cooked. They're good in sauces, they're good in pretty much everything for the most part. I really want to put them in S, but I don't think I can. I just don't think they're as good as a lot of these things. I just don't. I think they go above lettuce. I think that's my list there, man. And I will see you soon. I'll be back on stream on Thursday. Actually, I'll be doing a game show tomorrow, guys. What we're gonna be doing for the game show is I'm gonna